So we have some pink salmon. I've opened it and I've drained all the fluid off. So I'm going to dump it into my bowl. Rinse that out. And I'm going to get some lemon pepper seasoning. You don't need to put, oh, it's a bit some liquid in there. Let me get rid of that. Okay. Put some lemon pepper seasoning in it. You don't need to put salt in it because it's got enough salt. And we're going to smush this up. Leave the bones in there because they're good for you. They're a good source of calcium. Smush it up. And there are my egg noodles over there that I just made in the machine. So I'm going to be using that too. Okay. So this is all smushed up, bones and all. Let me taste it. I'm going to put a bit more of this lemon pepper in there because I can hardly taste it. I'm also going to put some cilantro lime seasoning in there. This is tahini. Okay, so mix that up some more. You know, you're going to season it to taste, whatever you like. I just love the taste of lemon lime in fish. Okay, so I'm going to put some breadcrumbs in there and an egg. Okay, so here are my breadcrumbs. They're Italian style breadcrumbs. So I'll put some in there. And as you can see, I'm eyeballing it. I'm probably putting about a cup in there. And my egg. I'm going to put the egg, smush it on here first. That way none of the eggshell gets into it. If you smash it on the side, you're going to get eggshell in it most of the time. And I've got some green onions from the garden. So I'm going to cut them up. Put them in there. You know what else is going to be good in here? Some dill. Let me get my dill weed. Okay, so I got some dill weed here. I'm going to put some of this in there. So I'll say a good 2 tablespoons. Mix this up further. The egg is going to be your binder. It's going to help it to stick together. And I'm going to put a drop of olive oil in here. Way it won't be dry. See, extra virgin olive oil. I guess that's about 1 tablespoon I put in there. Okay. So we're mixing this all up. I'm not going to taste it anymore because it's got the egg in it, but I'm sure it tastes pretty good. Alright, so you're going to make your little salmon patties. You're just going to form them in your hand. It's best to roll them into a bowl first and then try and flatten it. You don't want the edges breaking off. And the salmon I used wasn't any special salmon. It's just, you know, some salmon that they have at Aldi's. That's why I like to shop. I like their prices. I like the quality of their fruits and veg too. That's my main reason for shopping there. I'm not too crazy about their meat stuff. I get their frozen chicken, but that's about it. The red meat is never really a good quality to me. Alright, I think this will be the last one. How many do we have? 2, 4, 6. So this will be 8. So I guess you got enough for about 4 people. 2 to 4 people depending on your appetite. Okay. Alright, let's put this in the sink. Alright, so we're going to be cooking this pasta that you see here, the salmon cakes, and we're going to be cooking it in this creamy Alfredo sauce. You see here? I'm going to be adding some spinach to it. We're going to be making this in the Speedy today. Okay, so let's turn the Speedy on. And the first thing that I'm going to do is, I want to be over here. So I guess I have to shut it. Because I want it on saute. So put it on saute. Alright, because the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be cooking our green seasoning and our garlic. So I'm going to put some olive oil in here. This is heating up. You always want to cook your green seasoning. And if you don't have green seasoning, you can just use, you know, you can cut up some onion and some garlic. If you don't cook it for a little bit, it's going to be all crunchy. So you're going to let the oil heat, and then I'll come back and we'll put the seasoning in, and then we'll start to build. Oh, and I have some Italian seasoning here. Can you see that? And I've got my garlic that I chop up and put in this container, and some black pepper and some salt. then I've got some spinach I'm going to be putting in there. Okay, so let's put some garlic in here first. Now the oil's hot, it starts to cook immediately. I like that, that's what I want. And I'm going to put, that was a teaspoon I put in there. Now I'm going to put my green seasoning in. Put 2 teaspoons of that. Okay, we're going to mix it around. Get something that won't scratch it. Oh, it smells good. You just smell the aromas coming up of there. It smells delicious. Let's stir it so it doesn't burn. Like I say, you got to cook this a little bit because you don't want any crunchy pieces. Yeah. Sit around in that olive oil. Smells so good. Okay, so it has been about 5 minutes. So I'm going to put my egg pasta. These are egg noodles that I made fresh. So, oops, it's sticking together. So we're going to put this in here. With some water. And our pasta sauce, which is Alfredo sauce. As you can tell, we want a lot of pasta. Well, my son does. He really liked it last time. So I'm going to open this. This is the creamy Alfredo. I'll put that in there. And I'm going to rinse this out, and the juice from here I'm going to put in there too. Around. I think I need some more water in there. Pasta is going to soak up a lot of water. We want some sauce at the end of the day. So this should be enough. And we have the olive oil in there to prevent sticking. Put a bit of salt in there. Oops, I guess about a teaspoon. And I've got some Italian seasoning, Mediterranean blend. It's really good. I'll put that in there. So let's mix this up a little bit, because you don't want this season all in one spot. So we've got to mix it, and the salt, need to try and mix that a little bit too. I'm going to put my spinach on the top. Putting quite a bit of spinach in there. And I think I'm going to grate some cheese to put in there when it's done. Probably about a whole bag of spinach that I'm putting in here. And the bag is 8 ounces. Okay. It doesn't look too hot. Okay. So the next thing to do is to put our salmon in. So you want to take the little legs out. Like that. And we're going to put our salmon on there. I've got enough room for this. The thing about this top rack, it doesn't really hold that much, you know. So put that on there. Alright, so we're going to close this. And now we are back to the front of it, and we want it on speedy meals. So I guess I'm doing like that. And I guess you got to turn it off and turn it back on. Okay, so it comes up on speedy meals. I'm going to leave it on 390, and I'm going to do 10 minutes. And see what that does. Alright, see you in 10 minutes. Okay, let's open it up and see what it looks like. Well, those are definitely cooked. So let's take them out. Here's our pasta. Put it there. probably needs stirring. I probably should have stopped and stirred it while it was cooking. I don't know. Trying to separate the pasta. It's kind of like solidified, I guess you can call it. Some areas it's like chunks, so I'm trying to separate it now. Now the goal was to put cheese in here, but I'm all out of block cheese, which I was going to grate. I did find a little bit Parmesan cheese. Put that in there. And I'm going to put a bit of butter into it. Let's do a taste test. It's very good. It's very good. It's quite delicious, actually. So it probably takes a good 10 minutes for this thing to heat up to steam, and then it cooks for about 10 minutes. But this pasta is delicious. Did it again. Pasta is delicious. Now the fish cakes. As you can see, the fish cakes, I'm going to taste a piece of that. How it looks inside, and that's very good also. Not bad, Speedy. Ninja Speedy, I'm impressed. This is pretty good. Let me see. Get a good look at that. So we're going to plate it. And there's our meal. Bon appetit.